Thanksgiving Day might be over, but the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration is certainly not. Got another game ready for you on this Friday, and it comes to you from the home of the reigning NFL champions. Hi there, football fans. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, where it's going to be the Eagles welcoming in a challenge from the Windy City, the Chicago Bears. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys looking for a rare win after dropping 7 of their last 9. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys ready to go in front of a home crowd and national audience here on Black Friday. Here is second-year man Cam Little on to handle the opening kick. And away we go at the link. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. Team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. So now there is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one hits for 30. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Bears.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete. Derwin James on the coverage.
Third and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. Real quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Screen here for Williams. Down the sideline to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Bears, first down.
To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull out in front further. 13-zip.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Reichert on for the point after.
The extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Eagles and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. 2nd down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another run for Kamara. No repeat success of that last run, as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. May now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
here. The best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on defense.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here's made of the air. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Eagles chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Eagles 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start? Well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Second junior. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard
From
line.
the gun, it's Mahomes. This finds Cooks complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
And the Bears.
They send a man in motion.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Now it's Mahomes. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 3rd down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Bears 1st down. A gain of 30. 1st down, Chicago.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing is Mahomes. Completed left side to Smith. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. in for the marker with Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 2. That's a Bears. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead.
Chicago.
Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Went after trying good by Reichert. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Eagles 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And they'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's May. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
6. And an Eagles first down.
They go play action. Here's May. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
7 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's May. This is Loveland working the right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Going again, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right? You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
That one's caught. Jeudy has it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
that's another Eagles first down.
May's going to take it himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
That's good. Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
May. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making a one-score game in the first half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 14. Campbell
kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
He's got Bourne left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32.
Play action, Mahomes. That's caught by Williams. And he'll get it under the 38-yard line before going down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the
Back to the
40-yard
air,
line.
Mahomes. Drops this one down here for Williams.
Mahomes pass.
This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Into traffic, complete. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Kamara, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
So read here, the handoff to Kamara. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good. Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's May. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Back by Bash, left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. May now from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Taylor racing to pick that one off.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got a consequence. Some good, some bad. That one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone. That's a consequence that pays dearly.
So this game on Black Friday, Brock, is still a relatively new tradition for the NFL. They started playing back in 2023, but the tradition of football around Thanksgiving, that's over a century old. This game, like the three we had yesterday, all a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring our legendary coach and namesake.
He's a pretty remarkable guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, in so many ways, he brought this weekend to life. Thanksgiving was one piece of the legacy. So was the Cruiser. So was his all-Madden team. John, this weekend, it's one for you, buddy. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they're going to grab and stop this one off. They'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jamar Turner ending that one.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
You just get the playoff. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. May on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
A gain of 10 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Wonderful 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Catch made by Loveland. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. Trying to sneak May. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. This time he's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're going to face third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Throw here, third down. Past the line, he's going to run for it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and
From the
10
40-yard
at the
line now,
40-yard
this is
line.
first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of this.
So now here's third and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Made a
and
throw
5.
it. Hits him on the in route. When they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Camara running out of the gun. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Gain of 3. Brings up second and 7.
May. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Eagles first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Quick throw completed by May. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Throwing is May.
4-yard line.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Honest Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard
On
line.
second down, the run with Williams. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up fourth and long. He has it at the 33. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field.
34-yard line.
They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
It's second down and 10.
May trying again here on second. They sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
Third and long for him here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. Fought off a tackle, but lost the football. And the Birds got to it. Well, one defender failed, Brock. Another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, kid, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The Bears' 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Throws caught. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
That's good for Eagles. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
May now from the gun. Caught by his back, Kamara. Here's second and goal from the 6.
Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second
Trying to
and
throw this from the gun.
at the 6-yard line.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Man in motion here. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 34.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
The Bears first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's a designed run from Mahomes. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Throwing that little 2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Draw play. This is Williams. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears first down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead with Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got Bourne left side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now it's Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Here he goes again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles and quarterback Drake May are ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st down, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
May now on 3rd down. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Bears about set for their next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams to start the drive. Shoots away from one. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Junior. Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Looks like a design run. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. The 30. He's at the 10. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. A great return out of him. Makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker. He doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. To put that ball in his hands, wasn't going to be denied.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And this one does not go far.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 31.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Connection made to Beckham. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Williams on the carry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
It's a design boot. Forced out to his right. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Eagles go down for this third down call.
At the 44-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
at the 15-yard line.
May out the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got Smith. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Give to Williams from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Looking to throw. Brings it in. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
35-35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Touch the tackle. And he's brought. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Back to the air. It's May. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Back to throw it. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, that typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
To the air yet again, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one's Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Little tacks on the extra points. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Bears 35.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here he is to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Intended for Kendrick Ward. The coverage by
To throw.
Andrew Phillips.
Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Number 13.
The Bears decide to call their first time out.
A gain of
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down.
It's a gain of 11. And it's third down.
Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
And the Bears first down.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Design run here for me. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping today, Brock. Probably more ice baths and relaxation ahead after getting the victory on this Black Friday. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.